Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Monday Night Nick. This is episode two. This is on July 6th episode of Monday Night Raw. To start off, we started off with having Drew McIntyre enter the ring, and he was surprised by a challenge from Dolph Ziggler and his old friend Heath Slater. Now, Heath Slater had a great promo tonight. He pretty much laid it all out in the line, talked about his personal life alongside with Drew McIntyre, them being in 3MB, and now Drew McIntyre flourishing as the chosen one, which Vince McMahon has always envisioned, and Heath Slater's on the unemployment list, which pretty much a lot of people envisioned. But nevertheless, he gave a great promo. They had a quick little match. Drew McIntyre obviously won, and Dolph Ziggler attacked Heath Slater after the match, causing Drew McIntyre to come back and assist for the nice, you know, friendship connection at the end, basically saying, it's all good. We'll figure it out. Thank you for being my friend, kind of deal. So it seems as though Dolph Ziggler's plan had backfired, and it didn't work. Um, we also had a major match, six-man tag match between the Big Show and the Viking Raiders against Randy Orton, Angel Garza, and Andrade. Angel Garza, Andrade, and Randy Orton picked up the win, with Big Show being, basically put in a sleeper hold, and he fell out of the ring. It was kind of awkward that a sleeper hold will put the Big Show down, but it got him out long enough to where Eric pretty much got cornered and RKO'd. There was a great moment in that matchup where Randy Orton grabbed Angel Garza because him and Andrade had been bickering, for the past several weeks. So that just led to Randy Orton grabbing him by the throat, literally, and saying, get your act together because if you don't, I'm going to come out and, get you. So they got their act together and they were able to pick up the win. That's very important for two reasons. One, the Andrade and Angel Garza storyline. Are they going to break up? Should they remain a team? That has yet to be seen. But we shall see how that pans out in the next couple weeks, maybe leading to SummerSlam. For Randy Orton, it's important because we have this whole thing going on with him, killing legends again. We can all assume that Big Show is just, a stopgap between him and Edge. I guess the question is will it be enough for to get him through the summer, or is Edge's injury all the way to next year? So will there be another legend on the list? That will be remain to be seen. We also had a matchup between Bailey and Asuka in the main event. It was a great matchup, as you would expect the two ladies to have. Uh, they they pretty much have this whole thing going on where Bailey and Sasha are looking to have all the belts in WWE. Um, I don't know if they're going to do that, if they're going to pull the trigger. I think they should pull the trigger because having a power trip, couple run roughshod for the remainder of the year is just, good booking. It would give them so much flexibility at the top of the card because they can have these two women show up on every show and be interchangeable in each and every way, imaginable. Um, but Asuka picked up the win tonight, mostly in part because Nikki Cross distracted uh, Bailey long enough for Asuka to put in the Asuka lock, and they kept reversing it, and it ended up being a combination pin for the win for Asuka. Um, what else do we got? I'm missing something here. I feel like I'm missing a couple of things. Oh yeah, MVP. I forgot all about MVP, and him being able to go ahead and unveil the new United States title. That's a very very important thing that happened on Monday Night Raw. Is that they're getting rid of the old United States Championship and have this new beautiful United States Championship with the eagle underneath, alongside with the American flag on both ends of the eagle, and then big bold letters United States Champion right in the middle. If you haven't seen it yet, I would suggest taking a look at it. We will post it on our Instagram page, Twitter, and everything else. Um, it seems as though the MVP is trying to build a stable. I was talking to the other co-hosts of the Instagram and telling them that I think the best thing for them to do as a stable is to have MVP Lashley, have Cedric Alexander, who MVP was shown on an off the cuff skit where he was kind of talking to Cedric Alexander about being a sidekick, and Cedric Alexander didn't take very kindly to that word sidekick, but it seemed like seeds were being planted for the catalyst of him turning, I don't know, heel, or end up just accepting the fact that he needs to change his trajectory on Monday Night Raw. But I would like Alexander, I would like Ricochet, and I would like Apollo Crews to all join Lashley and MVP in a stable. That I feel like having a dominant black stable is important. Other than the New Day, obviously, um, and just running roughshod on Monday Night Raw. All those athletes are deserving of championship opportunities, especially Lashley. I feel like Lashley is such a he's like it's like a Brock Lesnar light, and I don't mean that as a knock on Lashley as much as I mean it as a compliment, because I see him almost as equal as Brock Lesnar in terms of his dominance, but he's just not getting his due. He's never really been looked at as a world champion in WWE. He's always been given some form of an opportunity, but not really. So I would like to see that stable come through and then give all these gentlemen an opportunity that they deserve. We also had a throwaway match with Ruby Riot versus the Iconics. I guess it furthered the storyline that Ruby Riot is going to have Liv Morgan be her friend again, and they're going to make a tag team, which is good for the women's tag team division. It gives it more depth, and it needs more depth. Besides the Iconics, the Kabuki Warriors, and Bailey and Sasha. So you're getting. I guess you have Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss as well. So there are teams growing, but it's always more is better. So that's what I think. The route that rivalry is going between the Iconics and Ruby Riot. That was pretty much it for Monday Night Raw. Oh yeah, we had Seth Rollins. I'm so sorry. Completely forgot about Seth Rollins having almost a mental breakdown, and it seems as though he's having an eye for eye match with Rey Mysterio at Extreme Rules. Rey Mysterio and Kevin Owens had a tag match with Seth Rollins and Murphy. The winner got to pick the stipulation. Obviously, Rey Mysterio won with Kevin Owens, and he picked an eye for an eye match. I'm not quite sure what that means yet. Hopefully, by Thursday when we record, we'll have a better idea what this match is really about. But I mean, it'd be kind of crazy if they blind Rey Mysterio and that's how they write him off. Um, there's so many things that I have questions for this match. So I'm just gonna wait to see what the reports say, and we'll get back to you on more information. That is pretty much all of Monday Night Raw. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments, and we'll discuss it. I hope you enjoyed tonight, and we're looking forward to Wednesday night and AEW and NXT, Great American Bash and Fighter Fest, night 2. Good night, everybody.